Hola mi bella gente. Hi my beautiful peeps. So today I decided to come to the Patterson house here in Winchester. Beautiful history, a lot of history to be told here. I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, they are all on donations here in order to be able to maintain it. There is a senior citizen who stays on the premises because there's been a lot of loitering. But you all need to check this place out. Oh my goodness, so much history, so much to be said. The house is haunted. Let's see if we'll be able to catch anything. If anything, please comment below. I do want to come back here. I want to come back at night. Hopefully he'll let us in and we'll be able to do something at nighttime. Alright people, I hope you guys enjoy this. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Now remember I told you that Lloyd was born in 1891.
Yes.
Lloyd develops consumption. We call it tuberculosis today.
Okay.
They built him this little house in the rear of the house. It was a screened-in room where they felt that the warm air passing across his body would help him to be relieved of his tuberculosis. He dies there in 1915 while asleep with his wife. He is buried in the San Jacinto cemetery along with Jesse is in there. And his wife is pregnant at the time, and their daughter is born a few months after he passes away.
Wow. And they were both staying there, him and his wife?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know how that would work, that she didn't get tuberculosis, but he did. But yeah, because it's very contagious.
Until you pointed it out, yeah.
That's remnants of what you see here was a cool house.
This one?
Yeah, it's basically a deep bowl. And what you would do for structure on top of it is you would can fruits and vegetables and then you would store them in there, and you could actually store your milk and your eggs in there because it was cool. Mm-hmm. We have been told that during the summer months, the Patterson family would actually order ice from Hemet to be brought out and put on the floor of it to keep it cold.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because the temperatures, of course, you know what the temperatures can get like in the summertime here. Now, when John builds the house, for some reason, he's not an engineer. He's not, doesn't really know that much about building a house, but somehow he does it right. Because unlike the early brick buildings that were just one on top of each other, mm-hmm. the Spanish style, mm-hmm. he cross bricks every 7th row. See the smaller brick? Which means he's done this. Because what happens with brick buildings is they go like this and then they pancake. Mm-hmm. The beams for the floor come all the way through the bricks.
Oh, you can see it there.
And then, of course, Tilla stuccos it in about 1929, 1930, in that era. And she also brings electricity into the house. So by stuccoing it, again, she preserves it.
That's why this house is still standing. They built it the right way.
We have original hardware that came with the house. Yes, you can still lock it with a skeleton key. And we have the original hardware here. We need to get some glue and put in there and make it firm.
It has original hardwood floors?
Original hardware, yes, it is, and I keep having to refer to it. It is old growth clear Douglas fir.
Wow.
And we have sanded it down, and we have added some polyurethane to it. To your left is the master bedroom, and yes, the bed isn't made.
It's yours. It's okay.
And yes, the porta potty is in here, because I don't want to run all the way across at night. But over in there is the water pitcher. We also have shaving equipment for the men. We have the walk-in closet of the day. Those are Tilla's clothes hanging up on top.
She's very tiny.
Here are Tilla's shoes.
Oh my.
And then if you want to curl your hair, here you go. There's some more modern one with a spring loaded. But otherwise you heated it and worked.
Wow. So they've had it since then.
But yeah, this is another more modern one that was spring loaded. We have the porta potties of the day, the chamber pots here, and the chamber pots, we've been told, is that the youngest child's duty in the morning was to take the chamber pots out to the outhouse and dump them. So yeah, that was your job if you were the youngest child.
Well, what if they're the only child? You would have to do it too.
You got to do it. And of course, we have the dinner bell to call the people in for lunch or dinner.
Oh, this is beautiful.
This is the parlor where you would entertain guests. In here, we have the rocking chair that has a tendency to rock on its own at times. We have a painting purportedly painted by Tilla as a teenager. We have an old light source that they found on a junk pile after Tilla died, and somebody grabbed it and restored it. I keep straightening that picture, and it keeps always being cattywampus. And these are just things that people have given us that kind of are era, period type stuff, for the most part, in the cabinet. This is Lloyd Patterson, his picture, the one that was born 1891. And this picture I had to take down because when I received the organ, this was one of Tilla's nieces. This is a daughter of Ida Patterson.
She's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, this is Hazel. So we got to find a home for her to be put back up. But we just received this. It's an 1892 Etsy pipe organ. Not a pipe, but a reed organ. And it is fully functional.
Wow.
We're trying to find somebody that knows how to play them. But you better have enough foot power to
Push that down.
yeah, because you got to keep pumping it up to get it to play.
Wow.
This is the dining room. This is Marie Patterson here. If you watch her, she's going to be watching you wherever you walk in this room. Her eyes just seem to follow you, no matter where you're standing. And that was the mother. She hated that picture. She said her eyes were too close together. We left this just the way it was because this shows you how they used to build houses with genuine lath and plaster. And
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, there's creaks in the floor. There's only a couple.
Go up.
And that, yeah. And that says something for the builder. The banister is not original. We had to replace it because somebody had used the old one for firewood. So we just tried to replicate as much as we could. choose whichever room you want to go into. This was Tilla's room. Again, you see the fireplace, the chimney there. There were at least 4 chimneys on the house, maybe 5. We're not sure. We have an Amish spinning wheel, Amish walking wheel. You literally walk back and forth. It's about 1860s. That was originally 2 closets. There was a wall down the center of it. It is now just one large one. You can see we still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah. This was Tilla's room, you said?
Huh?
Tilla's room?
This is Tilla's room, yeah.
Oh, when we were downstairs and I was pointing the camera this way, I thought I seen someone walk by in here. So.
That has happened quite often.
Really?
Usually up the front windows, but yeah.
I seen it back here. Like they were looking down.
That's not unusual.
These windows are nice.
I think you bumped into it.
Yeah, I did.
In this case.
You did, yeah, you did. I
But
saw you.
This wheel has been known to turn one direction and then turn around and you look at it's going the other direction. The piano downstairs has been known to play. Yeah. This was the guest room.
This is a big room.
The uncle lived in it. It was one of Tilla's uncles who stayed there. That's his headboard and footboard. We think we found the railings for it. We're going to find out maybe someday. This was a room that has a lot of contention in it because when he passed away, Tilla sued the family to see if she could get some money for the fact that she had taken care of him, and she lost the case.
Wow.
And so this one has got a little bit of, animosity in it. Well, spiders were a common thing here. This is the way the floors looked before we did anything downstairs. You can see that.
The original.
Yeah,
Wow.
These are original. We're still hoping to get these redone also.
Those are nice.
That's Jesse's room.
Oh.
That is Jesse's bed.
It's a little colder in here. You feel that?
Yeah. Well, the sun's hitting the other side of the building right now.
That makes sense.
The
Are
boot-
those her shoes?
No, those are some I bought at a thrift store.
Okay.
There's a mud shot.
And then we left that open so you could see how it works with the counterweights.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see that. To open and close those windows?
Yeah.
Look at all the dead moths and flies.
I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at this. History right here.
I'm trying to make sure there's no spider waiting for me. That's cool.
Wherever she is, she's hiding. Like I said, the maid hasn't been in lately.
Nice. The weights to open and close these windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is Jesse's bed.
So this is the original bed?
It's her original bed, yes.
Well, thank you, Jesse, for allowing us to walk around.
And this is Lloyd's room. This is the famous cradle
But was rocking.
that rocks it on its own at times. This is the only piece of flooring in the whole house that is not original. When the house became vacant and became more or less of a flop house for the local drunks, etc., I guess they were cold one night and decided to set a fire and warm themselves up and burn a hole in it. Fortunately, that was all they did, was just that one area. We have again Angelo Dominioni's baby buggy. It was leather at one time, but that's what's left of it. And then we have samples of Lloyd's handwriting that he did at Winchester School. And you can see the progression of him learning how to write.
Yeah.
Trying really big.
And then, of course, a lot of old books. I don't believe in throwing books away. And I still prefer holding a book rather than having a Kindle.
This was a closet?
That was a closet, yes. Yeah, you have to realize that in that time period, you had one or two maybe good go-to-meeting clothes, and the rest of them were all just folded and put away because you're a farming family.
That's true.
That
That was the door.
Yeah.
That's
That's the door to nowhere, except a good fall down the
right.
about 16 to 20
Someone's
feet.
not paying attention.
Yeah.
So is Jessie with us today?
Yep. She's still with us.
That's cool. I heard a duck or chicken. This is beautiful. So I got lucky, you guys. I got very lucky. I decided to take a drive out here to see if anybody was here, and luckily he was here and he gave us a beautiful tour. This is a beautiful home to come and look at. Look at all the history here. I mean, there's nothing that you guys will not love about this place, about the history here. The Patterson house is gorgeous. But yep, come and take a look and check it out, and I'm sure you guys will love it very much, just as much as we did. And he is always here to give you guys information and history about the place, and of course give him a call and make an appointment.
You don't know how many people have seen, and I think it's Jessie walking back and forth between the two rooms. Yeah.
I saw it in the back. I haven't seen it here, but I saw it in the back.
Yeah.
Wow, this is gorgeous. Okay, mi bella gente, we just finished the tour here and on our way out. But let me tell you, very informative, very beautiful. We loved it here. Yeah, I'm allowed to come back. I am so excited about that. I just need to get myself a few more people to come. So much that he said that happens here, especially at night, where a little boy likes to touch females' legs, and one of the uncles here is very angry, very negative spirit. So, you know, not to confront John, the owner, because he will definitely kick us out. So the owner of the house back in 1890, 1880? 1890s. He doesn't like strong women to call him out or anything like that. So let's see what happens. But thank you guys for coming on this tour with me. Very first video of 2020. I want to apologize for not posting anything for the last 3 weeks, but holidays were here, so it was a little tough to get out here. I don't get paid to put any of this content out for you guys. I put it out because I like it. I enjoy this. Plus, I figure, you know, you guys are with me, so I wanted to give you guys, I like to give you guys stuff to look at as well. But from now on, I will be trying to post 1 video per week. I have different places. Thank you all who are suggesting places for me. I really do appreciate that. So I will see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.